Juliette has bred and raised her strain of Afghan hounds, the Turkumans, since the 1930s, when she first met the Afghan tribesmen who introduced her to their dogs.
My father was a great dealer in precious jewels and rugs, and especially the Afghan tribesmen used to impress me. He used to come and consult him. And I had a bourgeois in those days, and they tell me about their hounds, how wonderful they were, how clever they were, how beautiful they were, and showed me photographs of them. And I was determined one day to get one of my own.
Since then, many generations of Turkumans have been naturally reared on a diet of raw meat, whole grains, herbs, berries, and white cheese. They are famed for their health, speed, vitality, and beauty. The only Afghan ever to win Best of Show at Westminster was directly descended from Juliette's Turkuman Nissim's Laurel, a famous champion in his own right.
Oh, they said that I was raising these Afghans on a new way. Actually, it's the oldest way in the world. I was merely following the nature way, giving them the sort of things that the wild dogs would eat. When I began my travels, it was unusual for a young woman to be traveling alone. But I wouldn't have traveled alone without an Afghan hound, I must say. My guardian. I wouldn't be here now. I'd be in a grave somewhere if it wasn't for Afghan hounds, because again and again they have saved my life. The most spectacular one was on the island of Kythera in Greece. The daily exercises, which are a joke, which I like to do, always seem to involve me in danger. I was on my way in my garden to my usual place, under an almond tree in the shade, an exact hour, which I always do it every morning, when suddenly an Afghan hound bitch of mine called Ali rushes away, shoots away. I turned to look what it was, and I stopped walking, advancing. Otherwise, I'd been under the tree when it simply fell in half. It would have crushed me to pieces. They say that dogs and cats have a special instinct, a danger instinct in the case of earth tremors, earthquakes, and they take off before the accident happens. And she had seen what was going to happen to that tree. God, come here. The gypsy people say that jukel, their Romany word for the dog, is man's eyes and ears while man sleeps in the night. This is the correct observation, as are many of the ancient pronouncements of the gypsies. In Romany law, the killing of a horse or dog is the greatest crime that any man can commit, other than homicide.
In the 1950s, Juliette spent much time with the gypsies of France and Spain.
I've learnt so much from the gypsies. Much herbal medicine, prophecy, strange things which have helped me tremendously in my life, which have helped me to write my books. I'm going to eventually return to Granada. It's one of my most favoured cities in the world, Granada. The gypsies there have the blood of the Moors in their veins, and they are very special and very beautiful. We used to dance from a big red Afghan, fuego, ole fuego, and dance around him.